Welcome to Hitman Boxing. So as you all know, Kell Brook and Jessie Vargas have been in talks about a unification bout over the summer. In fact, I'm hearing that Kell Brook's team has offered Jessie Vargas a lot of fucking money to take this fight over in England. This would probably be the biggest payday of Jessie Vargas's career if he were to take this fight. And in my opinion, a fight between Jessie Vargas and Kell Brook ends with Kell Brook winning the fight. I don't see Jessie Vargas beating Kell Brook at all. Now, I feel like there's some hidden meaning behind this fight. So, we all know that Errol Spence has been working his way up the rankings for the IBF. In fact, he's got one more fight before he becomes Kell Brook's, mandatory. So, obviously Kell Brook needs a fight in between that, so he'd be taking a fight this summer with, most likely, it's going to be Jessie Vargas. So he beats Jessie Vargas, and he'll be holding the IBF and the WBO championship at welterweight. Now, most likely, Errol Spence is going to win his next fight, which would make him the mandatory for the IBF title. And Kell Brook loves fighting his mandatories, right? He's done it so much in the past, couple of years. But what I think is going to happen is, I think Kell Brook's going to go ahead and drop that IBF strap once he wins the WBO title, man. It's going to be some bullshit surrounding that whole IBF title, man. Just watch. I guarantee you. Kell Brook's not going to fucking fight Errol Spence Jr. He's too fucking scared, and that's too big of a risk. That fight's too big of a risk for him. Fighting Jessie Vargas, Jessie Vargas is a champion, but a lot of people will project Kell Brook to win, and I'm even projecting Kell Brook to win. I damn near almost want to say it'll be an easy fight, but I know Jessie Vargas is going to bring that shit on fight night, but it's going to be a tough fucking fight for Vargas. I mean, he damn near will have to knock Kell Brook out if this happens over in Kell Brook's hometown. So if that doesn't happen, Kell Brook's definitely going to win and unify those titles. And by the time Errol Spence is done with his mandatory, not his mandatory, but his next fight, which would make him the mandatory for the IBF strap, I can just see Kell Brook and his team weaseling their way out of this fight. Kell Brook needs to stop fucking around. Jessie Vargas would be a good name to put on his resume, but he needs to fight. He needs that fight with Errol Spence, to be honest with you, man. Errol Spence is a fucking killer. He's a young, hungry fucking lion, man. He needs to take that fucking fight and stop bullshitting. If he's so confident about, that he's the best welterweight, he's the best welterweight right now, he needs to take those tough fights because he hasn't been fighting a lot of tough people in the past. Aside from his win against Sean Porter, who is he really beating? It's kind of sad in a way because Kell Brook's got a lot of talent, man, but there's just something about the guy that he just doesn't want to take those risks, man. So we'll see what happens. Most likely he'll be fighting Jessie Vargas this summer. He'll probably win that belt, the WBO title, and he's gonna duck Errol Spence. Guarantee you he'll duck Errol Spence. Let me know what you guys think about that potential fight between Kell Brook and Jessie Vargas, and do you think he's gonna be ducking Errol Spence? Drop a comment. Always like my shit and comment. Hitman Boxing, I'm out.